Welcome to Tao Yin practice. Tao Yin is a practice of guiding qi through the meridians. As you move into certain postures and breathe, the qi extends through the meridians using a conscious breath. You don't need to know the meridians. You will receive the benefit of this practice. And you can do it any time of day. It's especially nice to do this practice after a long sitting meditation to bring balance back into the body. In the 6th century, Sun Simiao, a Taoist physician, wrote prescriptions worth 1,000 ounces of gold, in which he outlined many Qigong and Tao Yin practices. And then during the Tang Dynasty in the 7th century, Tao Yin was a part of court medicine. It wasn't taught to the public at that time. It was especially taught to those who were seeking spiritual attunement. In the 800s, Chen Tuan, our dreaming priest, developed seasonal postures to help us align with nature and also to counter repetitive postures. The Taoist canon mentions Tao Yin, and in current day, we have a Taoist teacher, Niwa Qing, who invites you to imagine you are a spirit who wakes up in a body. And you begin to breathe and you begin to feel the life force in the body. So there are many Tao Yin postures. We're not going to do them all just right now. We're going to do a few of them. But the goal is to rebalance your qi, which helps to harmonize the mind and body. So get comfortable on a mat or on a blanket. We're going to start by laying on our back. Take a deep breath and let your body relax onto the earth. Feeling that unconditional support of earth energy. So imagine you've just awoken from a long sleep. Take a deep breath. We're going to reach overhead and open your feet and legs a little bit. And we're going to reach with our right arm as far as we can across the floor, feeling that stretch coming from your navel. Now reach with your left foot. Feel your leg lengthening, the stretch coming from your torso. Reach with your left hand. And with your right foot. And alternating, reach with the right hand and arm, the left foot and leg, left hand, right foot, and back and forth, opening up that space around the kidneys, like you're a starfish moving across the floor. And just relax a moment. Feel the qi flowing in around your navel. Bring your arms down to your sides and bring your feet back into a natural laying posture. Palms face the ceiling. This movement is meant to balance fire and water. So as we inhale, we're going to make a fist and flex our feet, stretching that kidney meridian in the legs, activating the pericardium meridian in the arms. Exhale, release. Inhale, flex your feet, make a fist. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Once more. Now bring your knees into your chest. Just hug them in and take 5 complete breaths. Now place your arms out to the sides on the floor and let your knees fall to one side. And take 5 breaths. Bring your knees to the other side. Bring your knees back to center. Reach through and hold on to the ankles. Let your knees and your legs relax. Now straighten one leg and hug that other leg into your chest. Change legs. Bring your other knee into the chest. Now bring that foot down to the floor and reach the other leg with the heel pressing toward the ceiling. Change legs, pressing your other heel up toward the ceiling, just moving into a gentle stretch and using your breath. Now keep both feet on the floor with your knees bent and lift up your hips and breathe. Bring your hips back to the floor and rock yourself up to sitting with straight legs. Sit up tall with your spine lifted and flex your feet. Bring your chin toward your toes until you feel a stretch down the back of your legs. And relax. Bring one foot toward the thigh. And again, sitting up tall, reaching out from your low back as far as you can comfortably. Turn your shoulders, keeping your eyes on your toes until the last minute, and then look up at the ceiling. Feel your entire spine lengthening and twisting. And release that, and let's go to the other leg. So you've got your foot pressed into the inner thigh. You're going to lift your spine up, reach forward, twist your shoulders, and then turn your head and look up. And release. Open your legs. It doesn't have to be super wide. Sitting up tall again, keeping your spine lifted. We want to feel that stretch in the liver meridian. So flex your toes, come forward a little bit. And if this is already enough stretch, that's fine. If you feel that you're collapsing, then put your hands into the floor and push yourself up and forward, keeping the spine tall, feeling that stretch inside the legs as you breathe. Release your legs. Excuse me. Bring your feet together, and we're going to lace our palms around the bottoms of the feet so that we can sit up tall and sort of lean back. Now we're going to add a little move to this. It's called turtle comes out of its shell. So bring your head down toward your feet. Poke your head out of your shell and look to one side and to the other. And then come back up. Let's try that once more. All right, now we're going to lay on the belly for a minute. And you can bring your elbows and your hands down onto the floor and just press back to a comfortable position and breathe. Now push yourself back into child's pose for a moment. As you come up, Bring one leg in front of you. This leg is bent. The other leg is straight behind you. Feel your spine lengthening toward the top of your head. And breathe. Now roll onto your hip and come over to the other side. Same thing. Front leg is bent. The back leg is straight behind you. And roll onto that hip. Come back to sitting position with your legs crossed. Turn your head and look over one shoulder until you feel a gentle stretch, and inhale. Exhale, look over the other shoulder. Again, finding a gentle stretch, and inhale. Exhale, turn your head. Inhale again. Continue a few more times. And come back to center. Now we're going to turn our head, but we're going to press our palms out to the side as we inhale. Exhale, bring your arms back and press to the other side. Again, turn your head, press, inhale. Again. Once more. Come back to center. Place one hand on the floor. Reach the other hand toward the sky. Feel the side of your body opening as you inhale. And other side. Now we're going to go back to the first side. And after you stretch, open your spine a little bit more. And inhale. And again, reach, open, inhale. And come back to center. All right. Put one leg in front, one leg behind, holding on to your ankles. This is called bamboo sways in the wind. We're going to sweep down and across. Now let's change our legs. Same thing. And come up to sitting. You can sit cross-legged for this. This is called tiger looks at its claws. So imagine you're a tiger sitting in the grass and you're admiring your claws. And what you're going to do is turn your claws without turning your head and let your eyes follow. Bring your claws back. Other side. This is a nice exercise for the eyes. Try to keep your head still as you do this. Just moving the eyes. And relax. Now we're going to do a sitting posture for a moment, and this may be uncomfortable for some of you. I'm sitting on my heels. If this is not comfortable, you can put a cushion or part of your yoga mat underneath your legs on top of the heels. This is a great posture to support your digestion as it opens the stomach meridian. Make sure you're breathing. Okay, and our last movement is a cross-legged sitting posture. Cross your arms, pressing a little bit on the knees as you fold over. 5 breaths. Now come up and cross your legs the other way. Cross your arms, fold over. And sit up. And there's some Tao Yin practice. Please enjoy this as often as you like. Call me if you have any questions. Thanks for joining me.